Hey guys, this is Josh from the Grabcast podcast. We are doing our first, multi-location episode, and this is the first podcast in like a month, maybe.
Oh.
What?
It's okay. Audacity just froze on me. It's all good.
Are we good? Okay.
Yeah, it's recording.
Okay, because that would be terrifying.
Yeah.
So far, so good. So guys, how have you been? It's been a whole month. A lot has changed in this last month.
Yeah, we lost a podcast.
Oh, I completely forgot about the lost podcast.
Wait, like that hour and a half long recording?
Yup, could not get it back. I went to do the recovery file, and then it said there's an error in the recovery system, and then it crashed again. So I think what happened was I had a Premiere project open from one of the previous podcasts, so it was draining a lot of the data and memory in my computer. So my computer is running like slow as a mother. So yeah, so now I know as soon as I'm done with Premiere, just close it. Don't leave it running in the background.
Nice job.
Dude, nice Hans job. That's me, Hans job.
Oh, we gotta talk about Star Wars. Segway.
Oh yeah, because that's Star Wars toys, right?
It's Force Friday.
So what does that mean? Because the new toys came out or something? I keep bumping my table like nobody's business.
Yeah, so basically it's Force Friday, and like they basically revealed all these new toys for The Force Awakens. They revealed like a bunch of Legos, which I'm super excited about.
Oh, so you got to be blowing your little load over that.
Oh yeah, you can get like the Millennium Falcon, but you can get Han Solo, but he has like gray hair and stuff.
Oh my gosh.
And then what else? You can get Kylo Ren's lightsaber. There's like a whole bunch of shit. They revealed what Kylo Ren's like full helmet looks like.
Who is Kylo Ren? Is he the guy with the crossguard lightsaber?
Yes, he's the bad guy. He's Adam Driver's character.
Wait, so how does that work? Continue your story.
What?
Like, how does that work as a toy? With like the
plastic.
hilt?
I don't know.
Do like the hilts come out too?
I think so.
Oh, that would be super cool.
Yeah.
Oh, I also have a lightsaber thing, but I'll let Brian continue about his toys.
Yeah, so they revealed what his helmet, like his full helmet, and like I read up on it earlier, and it was like the character Kylo Ren, he like bases his helmet off of Lord Vader, and so we've only seen like that front part of the helmet.
Right.
But now, if you look at the toys and like there's like kids Halloween costumes and stuff now, it's like that front part, but then the back part is like the back part of Vader's helmet where it kind of goes down and it cowls out in the back. It's pretty cool.
Do you think in the trailer when like you see Vader's all crushed up helmet, do you think like Kylo Ren found that helmet and then maybe was like, "Oh, I would rebuild you, Master."
Maybe. Or that could just be Luke.
Dude, what if Hayden Christensen is inside the helmet? It'd be the greatest thing in the world.
That would be pretty great.
Then he takes it off and he's actually Nick Cage, and then we realize we've been watching Outlander.
Oh, man. Yeah.
So I searched the Kylo Ren mask, and the first link that came up was Jimmy Kimmel doing an unboxing of all the toys.
Nice. Oh, Markiplier was on Jimmy Kimmel last night.
Yeah, to calm down the masses, huh?
Mm-hmm. And it was like, oh my god, there's like a YouTuber on like TV. I mean, like I know YouTubers have their own, like Grace has her own TV show now, but like.
Or the freaking slow-mo guys. Fucking SMG has been on TV before.
Mm-hmm. They were on James Corden.
Yep. Don't know what that is, but...
Oh, James Corden's funny.
Yeah. He took over Craig Ferguson for the Late Late Show.
James Corden, the commissioner? Commissioner!
No.
if
Fuck
only.
off.
But probably...
I'm going to be over here fucking off.
Okay. Well, you have your own room now, so you can do that.
Yeah, I can.
The coolest thing probably about the new toys is there's a BB-8 droid. You know that little new ball droid?
Oh yeah,
it's kick-ass. Yeah. You can get a remote-controlled version of him.
That's cool.
And he's a decent size, and you can control him with your phone, and you can like record holograms on your phone, and then he'll project them.
What?
Yeah, it's like $150.
Like you can roll him around and be like, Obi-Wan Kenobi, save me, you're my only hope. Oh.
Can we like get a little claptrap robot and then get the little BB-8 and then make them fight?
Yes.
Or fall in love.
Or fall in love.
Could you imagine a claptrap V8 robot? That'd be the greatest thing in the world.
Wait,
It's
claptrap with a V8 or BB8? What are you talking about?
BB-8. I'm an idiot. I didn't know the name, so I figured if I just said something that was close, that we'd gloss over it and continue
Nope.
to go.
No, it's actually a claptrap that dispenses tomato juice.
I was thinking one with like a V8 engine and the claptrap's just like flying by, and just going super
That
fast.
probably makes a lot more sense.
That would be well. When I said it, I thought of the juice, not necessarily the engine. I also thought of the engine, but yay!
Good job.
Thanks.
I'm proud of you.
Speaking of engines, segue. Went to the Ford Rouge plant the other day.
Solid. How was that?
It was actually really fun. The only reason I'm bringing this up is because it was a perfect segue. But yeah, it was really cool. Segu. With the Greenfield Village and the museum. But the Rouge factory was pretty sweet. It's a very self-sustaining factory.
That's awesome.
Oh yeah, it's got like plants on the roof and stuff like that.
Yeah, for like insulation. Very interesting.
Feral imp.
Feral, are you playing Yu-Gi-Oh right now?
No, I'm not playing Yu-Gi-Oh right now. I'm looking at my cards.
Oh, I was like,
I didn't realize I had feral imp. So
dude, Feral and put him in defense mode. Fuck some shit up.
Okay.
But yeah, speaking of defense mode, for those of you who don't know, Brian's girlfriend was sent to the Shadow Realm yesterday because she was being real lippy.
Permanently?
Oh, well, I guess I didn't really decide. She got all lippy with me, so I'm just like, bitch, Shadow Realm.
Well, like,
so,
I don't know how it's like the whole conversation started, but then I just had like I was coaching Alex, my girlfriend, through like dueling Josh over text message.
It was really funny because I'm like, I wonder like if I'm actually just talking, because there would be times when I'd send you a text message like, hey, how does it feel for your girlfriend to be in the Shadow Realm? And I'm wondering if I should have just said that while I was texting Alex, because it probably was the same person anyways. But
yeah,
okay,
I would just tell her what to say.
Here's what happened. We so there's a director at the at our high school, our old high school. He is finally retiring after like 20 plus years. So it's a real big deal because he's definitely been a huge impact on a lot of lives. Definitely my life.
Rest in peace.
Yeah, well, he's not dead. Jesus.
I mean, he's gone, so he kind of might as well be dead.
He's retiring. Christ Almighty. Anyways.
Rest in peace, Ray Narvaez Jr.
R.I.P. Ray. Rip in peace. So there's gonna be like the last show, the musical this year is gonna be like a dedication to him, and there's gonna be a big party, and we're gonna try to get all the alumni back, or as many as we can, and this is the beginning of it, but a little side story to connect these two. Alex, Brian's girlfriend, she dances, and she's in a dance group at her college, and there's this girl who apparently one time, and Alex made the mistake of telling me this, who had to fart, so she dropped trow, spread ass, and farted, and I think that's the funniest thing in the world. So whenever I'm around Al or anything, I always tell her, hey. Whenever she says, like, oh, I was with my dance troupe, I was like, oh, hey, was the girl who drops trout, spreads ass, and farts there? And she doesn't really like it that much, but I think it's hilarious because I'm an idiot.
Pretty funny.
It's super funny. So, Brian, you said you can't be there because you're going to be up north,
No,
right?
I'll be in Florida.
That's right. You'll be in Florida the time of the show. So I said I will be there. I'll be there. I'll bring, like, a picture of Brian, so he'll be there in spirit. But then to represent Alex, I asked if I could bring the girl who dropped trout, spread ass, and farts, because I always managed to fit it in a conversation, and she said no, and I think I said something along the lines of I couldn't hear her because I sent her ass to the Shadow Realm because that was not the answer I wanted, and then she got all mad.
Oh yeah, I told her to put she like texted Fissure, and then
yeah, I said I would summon John Cena. She said she did Fissure, but then I was like, no, I'm prepared for Fissure. I've got Dust Tornado. Get rid of that trap card. You can't do nothing. And then I think she said something about pooping in my eyes.
Oh,
so
well, yeah. No,
so I
she
couldn't
like,
see.
I don't know. She did a call, like, she summoned Exodia, and then she was like, she called you like a blind fucking bitch.
And then, and then, I said I sprayed the cards so I could see.
And then she said she'd poop in your nose.
And then I said that I used a little bit of super fight to hack me up and said that I was wearing an armor suit full of dried semen. So
no, not full of dried semen. It's made of dried semen.
Oh, yeah, excuse me. It was made of dried semen, so the poop could not affect me.
But then me and Josh had a long discussion about how much semen it would take to actually make a suit of armor to be effective out of dried semen.
And I just told Brian that I had to take Ninja Sex Party's training, their sex training, to be able to produce the armor suit that was required to defend off Alex's poo.
So, yeah.
So that happened yesterday.
Yeah,
I've missed so much.
Yeah. It was a long conversation about semen and how much it would take to... Yeah, it was weird.
Yeah, I think it was the appropriate length of a conversation about semen. Not too long, not too short. Well, I think too short could be a thing. Short talks about semen could be a thing, but yeah. Yeah.
Semen. I actually was playing some Super Fight this past weekend or past couple days ago, and it was entertaining. I was playing with Gary. And,
nice.
Yeah, it was fun. We had explained to my friend Chris what a furry was, and then he was like, "Wait, people do that?" And I was like, "Yeah." And
yeah, people do that.
So, Gary's pretty good at Super Fight. He likes to argue. He's a fucking bear, you know.
Dude, I was gonna say, did he get that card where he was literally a bear on fire or whatever it was?
We were using the rated R deck, so.
Yeah, well, no, because that was a card. We had it where it was like a literal flaming bear or something like that.
Oh yeah, I think he actually got that card. Yeah.
I'm a fucking bear.
It was a bear, but not that kind. So I think he was like a large gay man.
That's what I was thinking.
That's what it was. A bear, but not that kind. So he could still be a fucking bear. He could be fucking a bear.
Wait, is it a fucking bear or is it a bear that fucks, like a fucking bear?
So the fuck doesn't necessarily go into the card. What happened was, Gary and I were going, and I think like Gary was a bear and I was King Arthur, and we were fighting how we were winning and who would win, and like I was saying something, and then eventually Gary like slams the table and yells, "I'm a fucking bear," and said he was gonna eat me, but I was like, bitch, I've got Excalibur. Some bitch threw a sword at me, which made me king. So
hey, if some watery bink throws a sword at you, that does not make you a king.
Who voted for it? I didn't vote for it. You don't vote for a king. Dude, Monty Python, one of the greats. Yeah. Always will be.
Actually, Sean, we drove past by sort of near your cabin, and Gary's like, "Oh, Sean's cabin's down there." And we're like, "Oh, cool." And then on the way back, Gary's like, "Oh, can we stop at Sean's cabin? I want to leave something in his mailbox." But then Chris turned the wrong way, and we never made it by your cabin, so you got lucky.
Oh, to be honest, it's probably a good thing.
Yeah.
Because I will not be the first one at my cabin. My parents will probably be there before me, and I don't trust what Gary was going to leave there.
It was it was a piece of paper that said Gary was here, and it was like a unicorn jumping out of a top hat.
Oh, the unicornus.
Dude, the what?
Okay, so you know what it is.
Yeah, no. So did it say believe in your dreams?
I might have.
It is some mystical creature based off of somebody on Gary's soccer team whose last name was Cornus, and so he called him the Unicornus, and then drew him coming out of a magic hat and said believe in your dreams, and left it for me my freshman year while I was at school. He like went into my house and like left it and pinned it up on my board, and it is still there.
That's amazing.
That's magical.
That's so that fills my heart with glee.
Doesn't it though?
It really does.
Speaking of like leaving things, so I moved in to my new house, my first house.
Congrats!
Thank you.
Yeah.
Super proud of you.
Couple days ago, and when we moved in, there was little things left from the previous renters of the house.
Right.
Doo-doo.
Maybe I haven't seen all of it yet. There could be doo-doo somewhere. There are some bad smells. Anyway, though, there was.
You sure it's not like little presents left from Aaron?
Oh God.
See the reason? Because that's not a joke. That could be a real thing. I would not be surprised if Aaron just dropped trow, spread ass, and like left little nuggets for people to find.
It could happen.
It could.
But there was a giant TV left here, and I'm not talking like cool new TV. I'm talking about like 3 feet thick, about 5 feet tall.
Oh, I know those TVs.
Huge old TV.
Yep.
So we were thinking of ways to use it. Like gut it and turn it into like a fish tank.
Okay, that would be pretty dope.
Or like cut out the insides and like put chairs in there.
Right.
And then we turned it on and it works. So now it is like strictly a LAN party TV. So we have the TV we brought.
Dude, that's
using
awesome.
the big TV as a TV stand. Giant LAN parties all the time.
Wow. So when you use these LAN parties, would you be playing games like Halo 5? Segway.
Halo 5, like the first cutscene being released?
Yeah, that did that happen? That's so crazy. I didn't know that. Segway.
What a random coincidence segue.
That's so crazy. How did that happen? It's like I kind of planned it all on the fly. So have you guys seen it? Because it's super effing
It's
awesome.
epic.
I have not seen it.
Brian, you should like watch that shit right now.
Yeah, Brian, you should just like move your mic a little bit to the side.
Dude, live reaction cast.
Yes, please. It is so epic.
Are you doing it? Are you doing it? Are you doing it? Are you doing it?
Do it, 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 do it.
I was listening to the Jesus Christ.
Do it, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. Oh, my audio looks so cool now. I tried to make ones that looked identical.
I was listening to the patch, and it was funny because they said, because there's a part like you see Nathan Fillion, like it looks like Nathan Fillion is like
Nathan
real
Fillion
life.
is Locke, right?
No, he's not
Oh,
Locke.
he's Castle.
Yeah, he's Castle. But
Wait, what?
Just watch it.
I know the TV show. Like I watched that show, so.
No, but because Nathan
Castle is
Fillion
a Spartan.
Nathan Fillion is in there, and it like looks exactly like him. But it was funny because I was listening to the patch, and like Ashley says like, "Oh, I was really thrown off seeing Nathan Fillion," and Ryan's like, "Yeah." I was like, "Is that Richard Castle?" It was really funny.
That's awesome.
Wait, did you watch Nightfall? Halo Nightfall?
I didn't watch any of
I did.
Nightfall, no.
I watched it.
Okay, yeah. So you know that is like accurate. Like the guy that plays Locke
Whoa,
in that, the character looks just like him.
What part's happening, Brian? What part's happening right now?
I saw the thumbnail and I was like, "Holy that's Nathan Fillion."
Dude, are you watching
yeah.
it? Watch it.
No,
Watch it.
I haven't
watch
watched it. I just saw the
watch
thumbnail.
it right now.
I'm watching
watch
it
right now.
I'm watching
Yeah,
it.
but like with the Master
hang on, I
Chief
have to-
collection and like my new Xbox One, it came with like Halo Waypoint or what? Not
Oh,
Waypoint.
fuck, yeah, it did, didn't it?
Halo Network.
That's sweet.
And so yeah, I watched all of Nightfall, and
Do I need to listen to the volume?
it wasn't the best, but it was still very interesting. The story.
Yeah,
and, like,
I've heard it was
introduced to like Spartan Locke.
Oh, Locke's in there? I didn't know that.
Yeah, Locke is like the leader of an Oni team.
Whoa.
Yeah, because isn't the team of Spartans you see that's Oni?
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's Oni. So this is like them. They weren't in Spartan armor at all.
Have they jumped out of the plane yet, Brian?
No, but it's just like that game is really pretty and Nathan Fillion.
Like
I know,
how
Richard
accurate
Castle.
does the Spartan, like the guy who plays Locke, look as a character in the game?
I mean, because now that I know now that I know that guy is Locke, the one you're talking about, I've seen like screenshots of it. It does look like spot on.
Yeah.
Wait, what? What's happening?
What part are you at, Brian?
I think they're about to jump out of the plane.
Oh, they're gonna fucking jump
But,
out.
like, the
That's gonna be so cool.
Oh.
I'm playing it back in my head, and it's just so
Nathan Fillion.
cool. Put down the
Oh,
helmets
Locke is the black guy. Okay.
Oh, have they jumped yet? Have they jumped?
They're about to. Oh, the door's open.
Oh, the door's open.
They
Oh,
put the
They're
helmets
putting on the
on.
helmets.
putting on
Here we
helmets.
go.
Here it comes. Here it comes.
To the audience, you should definitely just at the point where you hear Brian start playing it, you should also play the video so
Yes,
that you can
I will put a
enjoy
link
the
in the
experience
description.
with us. So
I
it's
will put
not
a
just
link in the
random
description for
audio that you
sure.
can't see.
So it's not just But no, like I said, I'll definitely put a link in the description so
But
people can
wait,
follow it.
if Nathan Fillion's on Locke's side, does that mean like Master Chief is going to kill Nathan Fillion at one point in the game?
I don't know, man. I don't know.
I can't do that.
Oh yeah, shoot, this isn't like, I mean, this cutscene might not be this might be like right at the beginning of the game, which means like you're not only dealing with Locke, you might be dealing with multiple, like a full Spartan team.
Like Oni Squad versus Chief Squad.
Oh.
And by Chief Squad, you just mean Chief minus Cortana.
No, because I think Chief's getting his own squad of Spartans. Like I think there's supposed to be a team of Spartans that's like, no, we got your back, Chief.
Oh, like George?
Dude, R.I.P. George, but that would be cool.
Oh.
But kind of like the Spartans you saw in Halo 4, like I think those guys are supposed to help out Chief.
So, are we rolling into like a new set? Because like, what was Chief in 4? Was he was it like version 6, version 7?
I think are you talking about his armor set? Because technically, like Chief is a Spartan too. Because the way that the Spartans are like
But I thought
brought
he, like,
up was
with
way
each
different
one they like
now.
still gave him like a new set of armor. Like when he became
They
like
did, but he's still a Spartan too. Because like as a Spartan too, what he was a kid who was kidnapped. Like he was kidnapped as a child.
which we don't know.
And- What do you mean we don't know?
I didn't watch all of Hunt the Truth, but I watched like I listened to like the first like
Well, no, I mean
9
like this is really old knowledge because like all
Yeah.
Spartan 2s, which is what Chief was, were kidnapped as children.
yeah.
And like trained and all that jazz. Where like the newer Spartans, like the Spartan 6s, which I think are like the people Brian are watching right now, are like they're not kidnapped as kids. Cool. I think they're volunteers and they're like modified and stuff. But I'm not like huge. Like I don't know a whole lot about the Halo lore, so don't quote me on that.
Yeah.
But like I think that's one of the reasons why like they're doing all the flippies and like the pew pew stuff and blah blah blah.
I definitely want to go back and like listen to all the Hunt the Truths because they essentially like talk about how maybe Chief. They're essentially like trying to like instill doubt, I'm guessing, in like the fan base where people have to be a little bit wary about, all right, I actually don't know what information I can trust leading up to this game.
Yeah.
Which is very interesting because now they're trying to almost make you like, you had your side before the game, now they're trying to make you question it, and I'm guessing in the game they're going to make you decide.
Well, I know like that would be crazy, branching storylines where you play as Locke and Chief. But like I know like I don't know if Master Chief per se, but the first Spartans were made to like fight other humans, like to stop the revolutions and riots and everything like that. They were supposed to like
the
keep order,
and
and then
like
it was just like, oh shit, the elites are attacking in the Covenant. Let's just use the
a
Spartans
very,
to do
like,
those guys.
Convenient time for them to like instill a Spartan program.
Yeah, it was like oh thanks, we're not gonna kill our own humans anymore. Haha, oops.
No, we were meant for elites the whole time.
Yeah,
we knew this was coming.
Man, that trailer was pretty cool.
I don't think it was a trailer. I think like that's the
opening cutscene.
That's what I meant to say, but it was definitely awesome.
Super effing awesome is the correct term. Yes, but yeah, so I'm like super pumped for Halo 5.
Yeah, it looks pretty cool.
That it does.
You know what I'm more excited for? September 15th, when Tomb Raider Definitive Edition becomes free on Xbox Live.
Oh, that's a thing?
I saw that.
Didn't know that.
So, Josh, you might have to get your Xbox up there so 3 of us can play online together.
Yes, that is probably one of my favorite games. And now I'll get it in Definitive Edition, which is so exciting. That would be so
bad.
Hair physics, Josh. Hair physics.
Hair physics.
Dude, I know the hair physics, man.
Lara Croft hair physics.
They're so floofy. They're so floofy. I don't even have like a TV to play it on.
That's a problem.
Yeah, I mean, I could. I don't know. Could you plug an Xbox into a Mac?
You maybe get an HDMI adapter.
I was gonna say I don't think there's an HDMI. That was Josh looking around. I don't think there's an HDMI port for the Mac.
I mean, you can get one. Like, I have a converter, like an HDMI to, or Lightning to HDMI.
Oh, okay. Well, technically speaking,
which is
like,
audio-visual.
Well, technically speaking, that TV at my house is mine because I bought it. But like, because my dad's always said, "Do you want to take it? Because it's yours." And maybe if they were to get a new one, I would. But I would feel dirty taking it from them. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Or you get one of those game cases. The game.
Dude, games. I could be playing games. Maybe around Christmas time I'll get some games.
Yeah, that'd be cool. So yeah, that's coming out for free, and then September 11th, never forget, Super Mario Maker's coming out.
Do you think Japan was just like they realized, or it was just like, oh, it's just a date?
It's a Friday.
At this point, yeah. You can't let like that. As much as sad as it is, you can't like let it hinder things.
Yeah, no, I feel that. Well, because I mean, like, I mean, how old is it at this point? Like, not to belittle the situation at all, but I mean, at some point, you can't. I feel like personally, at some point, dwelling on it, there's a difference between respecting and dwelling, because dwelling on it just like, I don't know, lets them win or whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You just need to remember.
Yeah, no, I feel you. Speaking of Japanese people, my Japanese learning and understanding is coming along quite well in this first week.
Are you taking Japanese?
I am taking Japanese. I thought I informed you of this. My apologies. I'm taking Japanese. I have almost memorized the first 46 characters of Hanji. I think I've got 35 down out of the 46. And then there's another 46 of katakana. And then there are kanji. I think there's like 26 kanji or something like that. But the kanji represent like things, not necessarily like sounds. So, but yeah, I was looking at some press releases. And I'm like, oh, I know what that word is. So I was like, haha, I'm so nifty. I'm going to be able to play Mario games and Pokemon games before the rest of you schmucks.
Oh, that'd be cool. No, but going back on that that thing really quick. Super Mario Maker. Super
Oh,
excited.
yeah, that's right.
Really excited for Super Mario Maker.
That does look really cool.
It's gonna be a lot of fun. I've seen a lot of people play it, and it just looks like a good time. And I guess like some are like, because there's a whole bunch of like pre-made maps in there, and some of them are like supposed to be really hard. So,
dude, you can make like Mario the Lost levels kind of deal.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
That would be ridiculous.
Redonkulous.
That's for goddamn ridiculous. Brian, I know, okay, so this won't really matter to you, but speaking of like Halo and all that jazz, Sean, guess what happens Sunday for sponsors, Monday for normal people?
Sunday for sponsors, Monday for normal people.
The season finale of RBV.
Season finale of
my
RBV.
gosh,
It's
yeah.
not going to be a PSA. It's episode 20. It's the season finale. And that ship that we saw, it has been confirmed that was the director.
Yeah. Well, because I thought they he like announced his presence at like the end of the episode.
He did. It was a little ominous, but like, that's for, oh man, it's going to be so good. It's going to be so good.
What's today? Friday?
Brian, yeah. Brian, you got to start watching RVB. I know you're on like season 1, but
I'm
it's
actually
like,
on season 2. Thank you very much.
I apologize. Power watch everything on Netflix because
Definitely
it's so freaking
best
good.
season yet, 13.
Yeah, oh yeah, so good. Freaking Caboose's gun that only shoots confetti.
Freckles.
Freckles is so great.
That sounds pretty awesome.
It was, oh man, it was so good because one of the people, so like Caboose had a mantis, but the mantis had an AI unit and it only responded to Caboose, which was kind of spooky.
Yeah, I know about that.
Yeah, so they took the AI unit out and put it in a rifle and gave it to Caboose, so it only had special, like, so Caboose would just kind of pull his trigger all the time because Caboose is known for team killing. So instead of letting Caboose have command over the trigger, it was all done by Freckles. So whenever Caboose presses the trigger, it's just confetti, unless Freckles deems worthy of otherwise.
Nice.
So it's pretty great. Or the alien AI Santa.
Yeah.
Oh God damn, that was funny. It's like, I'm not calling you that. It's like, Santa, if I had known you were gonna be here, I would have brought you some presents. Oh, but no, yeah, RVB is like the greatest thing in the world.
Yeah.
It sounds
All of the
amazing.
world.
The
I
animation's
suck
just
watching it.
insane at this point.
It's
Like
it's
they're
like-
I think episode 20 is coming out, so episode 18
yeah.
was almost entirely animation. Like that's
Yeah,
the point they're at now.
With the fight versus the freelancers, that was crazy, and like, it looks so good.
Yeah.
Like so
I think it's gotten
good.
better over the course of the season too.
I think you can definitely see that a little bit. So, it's just a solid show. Love RVB, love Rooster Teeth. It's good times.
Make sure you vote for them for the streamies.
Yes, everyone should vote for them. I'll put a link to that in the description as well for the streamies.
Mm-hmm.
Streamies. So I've been using. Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
I was just say I've been using the community site a little bit more, at least trying to finagle stuff, figure that out. And I made a post about podcast help because I know I've been saying like, hey, how do you get a podcast on iTunes for the longest of times? So instead of like,
Just ask us.
yeah, but instead of just sitting around jerking my gherk and not doing anything, I actually did some productive stuff. But someone sent me a link to some videos that should be really helpful, so that's cool. I'll try to find her username, but she had a podcast that she was telling me about. It's the Inane Peeps podcast. It's pretty good. I listened to the first episode. It's funny. They've another group of 3 people. They've got their dynamic it's kind of like us, kind of talking about news and stuff like that. But definitely give them a check out. Shout out to them for the help. But I will put that in the description as well.
And I should send you guys those beta codes for the Siege because
the
beta's coming up soon, and I signed up for it. I'm super excited. I can
That'd be
sign,
so
I would
freaking
love
cool.
some data codes. It looked really cool.
Yeah, I can snap some pictures and send them to you, and we can probably throw some in the description for this video.
Descriptione.
So, yeah, I'm super excited for that game. It's going to be fun, especially playing at RTX.
Before I forget, Woolington on the RT sites. That's the person who helped me out. So you should go check her out. Check out the Inane Peeps podcast. I'll put links in the description. But yeah, just wanted to make sure that was out there.
Cool beans.
Cool beans.
Cool
Dude,
beans.
Speaking of cool beans, the night I left the family, we all watched Hot Rod, and Hot Rod is fucking awesome.
Yeah,
it's like, because at the end my dad was like, okay, that was way better than I remember. That movie is so great. I love Hot Rod. Oh man,
it's pretty great.
So good. Like, everything about that movie is awesome. Like, everything. Like the Cool Beans song, part where Rico flips out and beats the crap out of people. The very end when they're all like walking in a line down the city and then a riot breaks out. God damn, that movie is so great. Love that movie.
Oh, Brooklyn Nine-Nine starting soon.
Oh. Really?
It is? When does it start back up again?
I can check, but I know it's going to be soon. I think it starts in September.
Dude, gotta get that Bill Hader action going on.
I saw a picture. I saw a picture today of Bill Hader as like dressed up as the captain talking to Peralta, and I was like, So,
what if Danny McBride's on and it's like a Hot Rod reunion?
That'd be cool.
Wow.
That'd be so great.
That'd be pretty intense.
What if this is the sequel? Like Jake Peralta, like Rod became too popular and like he got into some drug cartel stuff with the grilled cheese and taco fights. So then he had to go undercover, so he became Detective Jake Peralta. And then Bill Hader, because he was tripping balls on acid, and they ran over that small bus, then became a captain of the police to maintain their cover.
Nine-Nine?
Dude, Brooklyn Nine-Nine is the sequel to Hot Rod. We just solved the mystery.
That's a pretty cool theory.
Yeah. I'm pretty proud of myself.
So would the sequel of Hot Rod be Hot Fuzz?
You know, I've seen bits and pieces of Hot Fuzz, but not all of it. I love Shaun of the Dead, and I want to watch Hot Fuzz. Shaun of the Dead is so great.
That whole trilogy is pretty great.
The At World's End, I watched that.
It was okay.
I think it was just like too much British humor for me. You know what I mean? So like a lot of it kind of went over my head, and I was just kind of like, this is not as funny as I wanted it to be.
Like Old Greg.
Like Old Greg, yes. It's a good example. Old Greg and his mangina.
September 27th.
Nice. Dude, that's like months before my birthday.
Yeah. It's also this month, so. Boo! Oh, so I don't know why. I'm still thinking about 9/11.
Jesus.
No, trust me. Go along with me on this. There's a movie coming out. It's called The Walk, and it's based.
Oh yeah.
And like,
okay.
It's like a tightrope guy that walks in between the World Trade Centers, which seems pretty cool. It's Joseph Gordon-Levitt. Love that guy.
Love that guy, man.
And then that made me think about there's another movie coming out called The Night Before.
I was gonna mention this. This is the trailer. Great.
Did you watch the trailer?
I did watch the trailer.
It looks pretty great. Sean, you know what we're talking about?
I know The Walk. I've heard of that, and I watched the trailer for that, but I have not heard of the other one.
Okay.
So The Night Before is it's with Seth Rogen, Joseph Gordon-Levitt, and Falcon. What's his name, Brian? Anthony Mackie.
It's a pretty sweet trio of people.
So apparently, like, Joseph Gordon-Levitt's, his parents died Christmas Eve in like a car accident or something.
Dude, because he's
like
Batman.
in real life.
Oh shit, because he's Batman. No, in the movie.
Okay.
His character's parents.
Yeah. So him, Seth Rogen, and Anthony Mackie, what they've always done is they've always like partied hard on Christmas Eve to like help him forget, and you know the whole like Seth Rogen's Jewish and all that jazz. But the trailers, I really liked how it said, from the guys who brought you The Neighbors, This Is the End, and Almost the Interview.
Yeah, that was
I thought
funny.
That was really funny, making the joke on that. But there's a scene in the trailer where like Seth Rogen is like tripping major balls. He's like high as shit, and he's in church with his wife, and they're like, he's like looking around. He goes, "Oh, who is that?" And he's pointing at Jesus on the cross. And like his wife's like, "Honey, that's Jesus." And he goes, "Oh, do they think I killed Jesus? Do they think we did that to him?" And he goes, "Do you think they know I'm Jewish?" And he's wearing the sweater with the Star of David stitched into it. And he's like covering it up. And they're like, "Yeah, I think they know." And like he starts freaking out, and everyone starts like to pray. And he jumps up. And he goes, "We didn't do that to him. We didn't do that." And then he like runs down the hall and like throws up in the middle.
It's pretty great.
So,
it looks
like
funny.
It's gonna be a good time.
I'm gonna have to watch that trailer.
You should. It's really funny. Yeah. I like Seth Rogen, and I liked The Neighbors. Apparently, they're working on The Neighbors 2.
Really?
So, yeah, apparently Selena Gomez was cast as like a sexy sorority sister. So,
ooh, interesting.
I don't know how I'm going to feel about that. I liked Neighbors 1. That was funny.
Yeah, that was pretty funny.
Dicks in our hands. Dicks in our hands. That was a funny scene.
Yeah, that was pretty great. That was a good movie.
Yep, it was.
So, we actually I don't know, because we talked about a lot of movies last episode, but that episode is gone forever. And, well, like I was thinking, because like the summer blockbusters are over.
Yeah.
And we're kind of getting the fall. And there's like not too much coming out in the fall that's like super exciting.
Does the new Hunger Games come out? The last one? Or did that already happen?
Hunger Games!
It's
coming out soon. I know that's probably gonna be a big one, but like,
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out what is coming out in the movies until December, because obviously December is gonna be the biggest movie. Star Wars is gonna do better than Jurassic World, which is pretty hard to beat.
I was gonna try to make a joke about like I don't know like Christmas with the Cranks or Black Nativity coming out in Christmas, but then you beat me with Star Wars. So
yeah, Star Wars is more important. Sorry.
One movie that comes out, I believe, between now and then, is Laser Team, isn't it?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, Laser Team's gonna be premiered at Fantastic Fest in September, right?
Is this September? I thought it was either September or October.
I think it was the end of September. I'll try to look it up
That's this
real
month.
quick. That's this month, dude.
Dude, Laser
So
Team.
we're all gonna have to get together and watch the shit out of Laser Team, right? Like that has to be a thing.
Yeah.
We should do a podcast from inside the movie watching Laser Team.
Hunger Games is coming out November 20th.
Okay, so that's close.
Well, there's a bunch of movies coming out before that, like Spectre's coming out, and
What's Spectre? James Bond.
yeah, new 007,
Goosebumps
Goosebumps and The Walk, and Steve Jobs.
Transporter comes out
and-
today.
So yeah, they're making another Steve Jobs movie.
Yeah, with Michael Fassbender. Oh, we gotta talk about Michael Fassbender.
Oh, Michael Fassbender, Assassin's Creed. Oh. That was cool.
That's
For those of you who don't know, a picture was
2016, right?
released.
That's still a ways away.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I
Sean,
mean,
did
it's not
you see
even a
that
ways
photo?
away. I mean, about a year, you know?
Year's a long time.
Yeah, but it's not as long as
Wait
it
for
could
an
be or has
Assassin's
been.
Creed movie.
Well, we've waited this long.
Yeah, but we didn't know it was coming. Now we know.
No, it's been in the talks for a long time, like years.
They've been trying to figure stuff out. It's been taking them a while.
I was because I think Michael Fassbender's been attached to it for at least 2 years.
Yeah, probably. So
So
that photo's so good. Oh,
yeah, so for those of you who don't know, another thing I'll try to link or at least put in the podcast or in the video.
Just make a link. Dump.
A picture was released of Michael Fassbender in his assassin's outfit, and it looks badass.
And
It
you
would be
know
pretty
that
sweet.
video games and movies are really good now. When I saw that picture and first thought it was from the game, and then I realized, oh my gosh, it's so much better. It's in real life.
Yeah.
I feel like
Well-
video game movies might be maybe because like I read this thing online. It was like it was Spielberg talking about superhero movies,
Right.
and he compared them to westerns. Which
Okay.
I felt because like there was a huge boom in western movies, and then they just kind of died off, and we don't really have like that many western movies anymore. And
Right.
he said like that's probably also going to happen to superhero movies.
Oh
I
yeah,
thought-
I agree.
Yeah.
And so maybe video games movies will be the ones that will take helm. We got
I think
we'll see how Warcraft goes. That's what I'm really thinking.
I think the hardest thing about video game movies is the reason people are drawn to video games is the interactiveness. Like you become that character, you know what I mean? Like you are the assassin, you do these things, you're directly affecting the world, like Mass Effect. They could potentially do a Mass Effect movie or something in the Mass Effect universe, but like you were Shepard, you made all those decisions, you shaped the entire universe. That was the great impact. With that said, I'm really looking forward to an Assassin's Creed movie because I love the story of Assassin's
Yeah.
Creed. Like, and Ubisoft is behind the movie. It's not like someone who licensed it. It's like Ubisoft's writers of the Assassin's Creed games are writing this movie. That's what makes me excited because I don't think it's going to be like I'm trying to think of an example. Like I guess Prince of Persia wasn't bad. I thought it was a decent movie, but like it didn't really go with the games. I wouldn't be surprised if this directly affects the Assassin's Creed universe.
Oh, it does. It does. They said it
Ubisoft
does.
universe.
Well, because
Yeah,
they said there's potential for cameos with Ezio and Altair.
yeah, it's gonna be taking place in their location at least.
Well, it's
So
gonna
I mean,
be-
like,
he's in Spain, I believe.
so he'd be close to Ezio, wouldn't he?
Yeah,
Close-ish.
There's definitely a possibility of crossover.
Yeah,
Or
which I think is, and because it's not like I guess the biggest example is it's not like the Super Mario Brothers where that was just like, hey, let's take this concept and make it a movie. It's like this kind of continues the story because if you go see like a Mario movie or something, like, I mean, Mario's a game you literally just play for the involvement. You don't play for the story. Where like I love the future, like some of my favorite parts of like Assassin's Creed 4 or Rogue or things like that were outside the Animus. like when I'm learning more about the present day story and how my actions are affecting that. That was super awesome. And now the movie, I think, is just going to continue that.
Of those
yeah,
people.
you are a very, very small percentage.
Yeah, I know I'm definitely the outlier, but like I loved finding out about the story because like I even liked playing as Desmond. I did, because to me it was like really cool because it was like everything you do inside the Animus brings up for this like potential huge epic outside. And like I'd love to play like a futuristic Assassin's Creed game, or maybe something where like you create your own character, like instead of just being the Abstergo worker. And like in 4, when you join the Brotherhood, like you create a character and you're that assassin, and then you go out in the real world and you're fighting the Templars for world control again. I think that would be awesome.
Josh, we've already established that there is a futuristic Assassin's Creed game that already exists and has existed for a long time.
I apologize.
It's called
you're right.
Batman Arkham Knight.
It's Batman. You're right.
Batman is an assassin.
Batman's
just proven. Or was an assassin. I don't think.
Brian, were you there when we talked about that?
I was definitely there.
Okay, for sure. Cool. I couldn't remember.
But I don't think Brian was there for the continued discussion.
Yeah, because Sean went a little deeper in it.
Uh-oh.
Because I don't think it was a podcast thing. I think it was just Sean and I shooting the shit. So Sean, please tell the people your theory.
All right. First, Rogue. Remind me, Shay. Right, is the main character in Assassin's Creed Rogue.
Right.
Who was an assassin, becomes a Templar.
Right.
All right. So the theory that I have established, a little bit ludicrous, but I'm running with it.
Luda.
Shout out to Ludacris.
Seriously, idol. Shout out to Ludacris.
Luda is God.
For real. Anyway, so let's start with Batman Begins. We're going Christopher Nolan series Batman. Starts off, joins a clan of people who are looking to make the world a better place through any means necessary by pushing their own agenda. So that could be
League of Assassins.
Called the League of Assassins. He joins this league, realizes that they're willing to go to lengths that he doesn't necessarily support, so he leaves that league and goes and pursues justice in his own way, which inevitably leads to him taking out that league itself, which is almost the identical story to what Shay does in Assassin's Creed Rogue. Meaning Batman could be a descendant of Shay, doing the exact same thing of joining the Assassins, going back and becoming an assassin hunter as a Templar. Batman is a Templar.
Oh.
Well, that's so bad though. Like, why is I don't want Batman to be a Templar. Fuck the Templars.
You know,
like, see, here's the thing about Sean's theory. The whole time you were explaining it, I thought you were talking about Shay. I didn't realize you were talking about Batman.
See? Same storyline.
Exactly. That's funny. That's good. I'm all about that. I just wish Batman... Can Batman be the reverse, where he realizes the Templars are bad, so then he joins the Assassins?
I mean, you could say that the League of Shadows was the Templars
Shadows,
as well.
right. That's my bad.
Yeah, the League of Shadows could have been the Templars as well, and they do, like, their methods did seem a lot more political, like the Templars were.
Yeah, Templar-esque.
Yeah. So you could say that, yeah, he was a Templar that converted to be an assassin, but the problem is, like, the only issue in my theory right now is the fact that other, like, he's kind of on his own. He's not, once he leaves the League of Shadows, he's not joining another group. Unless you're talking about the Justice League.
Well, I was going to say, for a while, Edward was kind of on his own.
Yeah.
So, I mean, like, it's not completely unheard of for an assassin to kind of go solo, not necessarily rogue.
Ha.
That's possible.
There's the joke. Sean got it. Hey-oh.
Wow. Jeez.
Dude, freaking Pun Master McGee over here.
Just saying, Batman is intertwined in the Assassin's Creed universe.
That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah. Have you guys... Okay, we've talked about game theory before, and I absolutely adore Matt Pat. I think he's great. I think, like, stuff he does is really cool. He recently released a theory about the Assassin's Creed games and how they're tied together, but how, like, Ubisoft has, like... Every Ubisoft game is connected, kind of like the Marvel universe. How, like, Watch Dogs... Like, your guy in Watch Dogs is actually an assassin because actually one of the targets that he kills is the head of Abstergo in Brotherhood, or in Black Flag. And, like, apparently he's got a hit on him that's put out by, quote, the Brotherhood. and we all know that the Brotherhood is the League of Assassins. Like, it's the Brotherhood, it's the Assassins. And then like in Far Cry 3, the training you received was very similar to the Assassins. The way he could like link people and like mark them was very Eagle Eye-esque, which is like the Assassins being descendants from the first civilization. And then I guess like in one of the DLCs in the game, you go in and you have to like infiltrate a really old abandoned Abstergo industry, and they're talking about Pieces of Eden. And then in Far Cry 4, there's a mission like the Yeti mission stuff. They talk about a golden shining artifact that like takes over people's mind, which like is definitely a piece of Eden, because that's what the pieces of Eden do. And they said that it could even be as far as like Splinter Cell is part of the League of Assassins. Like they're their own kind of branch of the Assassin Order, and it would just be crazy.
Wow.
Yeah, right? Like so interconnected, and that eventually there's going to be like one potential game with all of these characters in it.
What about Rayman?
He did mention that. He made a joke. He goes, now he only needs to figure out how Rayman is involved with the Assassins and the Templars.
And
Excuse me.
Those raving rabbits, you know.
Dude, maybe those rabbits are assassins. They are white.
Yeah, that's
they've got the look down.
So I'm just gonna backtrack a lot this episode. Talking about video game movies. Did you hear that I forgot what studio it is. I can look it up. But they're gonna be producing a Borderlands movie.
What?
That would be a cool movie.
What? Oh my gosh, I didn't hear this. When was this released? Was it released at PAX?
I don't know. I can look it up, but yeah, they want to make a Borderlands movie.
That would be so cool.
Do you think it would be in like, I mean, I couldn't imagine them making a Borderlands movie without making it like the Borderlands style. Like the artistic style.
Like the cell shading?
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be weird if they...
It would be a weird movie, but I think it would like depending on how they did it, I feel like that would be the only like fitting way to do it.
See, as hyped as I was a couple of minutes, Borderlands, that's another example of like the reason Borderlands is so great is because all the things you do as your character, you go around, you fight, you loot, you all that stuff. They couldn't really come across that. That couldn't really come across, in a movie format.
But they've already proven that like you can have success on just the Borderlands stories alone with Tales from Borderlands, right?
That's a good point. I haven't played Tales of the Borderlands, so I don't know.
They're good games.
Because I don't know how much do you actually like play in that versus kind of watch, Brian?
There's a decent amount. I don't know. I haven't played it in a while. I have like episode 4 downloaded. I just haven't played it yet. What is it? There's a decent amount of action that happens.
Well, I'm assuming it's not like first person, everything like that, right?
No, it's not that.
Yeah.
You play as 2 different characters, and then Chris Hardwick's like your best friend. It's a good time.
I mean, that is really cool, because like I am really fascinated by the Borderlands story. Like, I always want to know more and things like that, because I love that world.
Like,
so I mean,
the story's
I'm not bashing it. Yeah, of course, and I'm not bashing it. It's just that's another one where like Assassin's Creed seems like for me at least, a perfect idea of a movie game, because like
because there's so many different directions you can go with the set.
Yeah,
it's such a convoluted, like there's so many intertwining things in that story, and like because you're essentially combining, like they have very real world aspects that they can hit on, and they even say like every time you open the game it says like this game is like based and like references to real historical religious events. They may not be real and they may not be truthful in the way that we portray it, but they're still like historical. Like it's all like there are facts in Assassin's Creed that are real.
Yeah, and I guess another thing I forgot to mention about the Assassin's Creed is like they're not making the movie based off the game. You know what I mean? It's not like a retelling of a story we already know. It's an entirely brand new story.
It's a continuation.
Yeah, that
already exists.
And it's not necessarily a replacement of a game, but it's like it's fresh, it's new. It's not like here's a book. It kind of like a book thing. It's not like we're watching a book we've read or we're watching a game we've played before. It's
what if it is in place of the game though? Like what if there's no like so Unity was released
last year.
Syndicate will be released this year.
Right.
Assassin's Creed movies next year. maybe they take a break from the games, or because it's released in. Do we know when it's going to be released?
I don't know if they've got like a month. Brian, do you know?
Wait, what's happening? I wasn't paying. I was looking up some stuff.
Oh, do you know if the Assassin's Creed game has a month? Because Sean
the
put out a
Assassin's
good
Creed movie.
I'm sorry. Because Sean put out a good point. What if the movie is a replacement of a game? So instead of that year, we don't have a game. We've got a movie.
I don't think it's gonna happen, but they could definitely try to make a game off the movie.
I was also wondering, would they do that? Like the Wolverine game, which was considered to be better than the movie. Would they make like an Assassin's Creed movie the game?
I don't know, but I don't know. Anyways, it was back to the Borderlands thing once again. It's Lionsgate. Lionsgate is producing that movie.
Okay, I like Lionsgate.
And the directors are like they used to work on like old Marvel movies before it came Marvel Studios and stuff. So,
like Spider-Man.
I think I don't know exactly who they are, but
Sam Raimi's Spider-Man.
No,
Punisher.
Maybe, but
Daredevil.
I don't
with
know.
Ben Affleck, with Batfleck.
I'm not sure, but yeah, Borderlands movie. But I was reading this thing online. They're saying that maybe, because like, it's weird because Borderlands, like the story's really good, and like we just said like they've shown that, okay, I'm just gonna jump around a bunch, but Assassin's Creed's coming out in December supposedly.
Okay.
So you could do I'm like just going off that, you could do a game in early of the year and then finish the year off with the movie.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I don't foresee them placing the movie as a placement holder for the game.
No.
Because like I think that's too much of a risk for them. Plus, I also think like the studio working on the movie, I don't think is going to be the same studios working on the game. So I don't really feel like the movie per se, maybe writing aspects, but I don't think the movie is going to like delay new games coming out. You know?
No, I don't think it will. But back to Borderlands. The story's there for like the main game. Like it's a really cool story. Like Handsome Jack could be thrown in there and be like really cool. But like since they've shown that we can do movies and stuff, like we can like take that world and make a good story out of it with Tales from the Borderlands.
Yeah.
They could just make a movie based off of Tales of the Borderlands and use those characters. And like characters from the game show up in Tales from the Borderlands. So it's like
yeah.
And like that'd be cool because then Chris Hardwick could maybe be his own character.
Well, do you think it's going to be an animated movie or is it going to be a live action movie? Because I feel like like Sean said, that without the cell shading, I think it's got to have to be an animated movie, right?
Could they pull off like a live action, but like in a style of cell shading?
I mean, you can. There are effects that you can do where you can cell shade video, but those characters are so crazy. Like you couldn't. I don't think you could cast someone to play Torg. You know what I mean? Like there's no one shaped like that.
No.
I mean, sure, you could play Jessica Negri as Moxie.
That's what I was thinking. That's exactly what I was thinking.
I would spend all of my money ever to go see that movie over and over and over and over again. I'd have to rent out the whole theater, of course, and see it by myself. But yeah.
Oh, then she would love that too, because she's cosplays as her before.
Jessica Negri's so pretty. Oh man.
Oh.
Oh.
I think I can look it up. A Geek Tyrant. They there's this news. They do a lot of news, and they did like a movie dream team thing sometimes, and they did it for Borderlands, and like right before the movie was announced, and then they're like, oh, that's weird, but they do like a dream team of like who they think should be playing each character,
right?
And if I can, I'll look for it really quick, but they had some pretty cool people playing some pretty cool people, like the Mountain. You guys don't watch Game of Thrones, but there's a guy called the Mountain, and he's like this weightlifter bodybuilder guy.
He's that big old guy.
They put him down as like Brick, I think.
That would be funny.
Was he Brick or somebody else?
I think could not handle my punch you in the face till you die technique.
And I think Nathan Fillion was the commando from Borderlands 2. What's his name?
Axton, yeah.
So
I could see that. I guess it could potentially be done.
Yeah. Some say the bird is the word.
I've heard that. I've heard that about the bird.
Oh, have you guys seen the ad for Madden 16?
I haven't. Isn't it supposed to be like really crazy?
It is.
It's like a movie
crazy.
trailer.
Is Dave Franco back?
Yeah.
Oh shit! I was just being an asshole. Really?
Oh yeah, he is. He's
That's
the
so
star
funny.
of the movie.
It's
Dude, fucking
pretty
Dave
crazy.
Franco. That one with Dave Franco and Kevin Hart, that was pretty funny. Where like Dave Franco's like freaked out because he doesn't know where Kevin's gonna show up and like beat the shit out of him.
Yeah. Nope. It's like it's pretty. It's like a movie trailer, but it's like 10 minutes long.
Jesus.
They're
And
like,
I
if
guess-
you're ever gonna go see a movie about a video game for a movie, for a trailer, see this one.
Dude, I think Harley. I know Harley from Epic Mealtime was in the first one. And did you guys see that he recently shaved his beard?
Yeah, he does that sometimes. Now again.
Really? Because one was a lot. Because like he's had this beard for a long time.
Yeah.
He
I
got
don't
it
know.
shaved. There's a face under there. It was crazy.
Yeah. Oh, here we go. I found it. Oh, this is Borderlands 2 Dream Team. I don't know.
Oh,
I can find Borderlands 1. But yeah, it was Nathan Fillion as Commando,
okay.
Jennifer Lawrence as the Siren,
Okay.
Dave Bautista, who played Drax in Guardians of the Galaxy, as Salvador.
But he's like, yeah, I guess.
He's kind of too tall. Salvador.
Yeah, he's big. I mean, I guess like they could hobbit it, but you know.
I don't know who that guy is that they want to play as. I don't know the guy who, like, they don't have names. They just have pictures. And the guy playing Zero, I don't know who it is. And then they want John Barrowman. Yeah, John Barrowman. He's from like Doctor Who and like Torchwood and stuff.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And he was in the producers. They want him to play Handsome Jack. Terry Crews as Krieg.
I'm in. I went. Yep, I'm in.
Call
Terry Crews,
right there.
I want to watch this movie. I think that's a bad casting choice, but I watched that movie.
Dude, Terry Crews as Krieg? I don't know. Dude, Terry Crews would make a great Torg.
Yeah, right? Or he'd make a great brick, man. Could you picture? Oh, I'd watch the shit out of Terry Crews' brick.
Yeah, no, I found the Borderlands one. It's the guy that plays the mountain as Brick. I will skip who they want to play Mordecai, so we'll save that for last, just for you, Josh.
Okay.
Idris Elba.
Is it Keanu Reeves?
Yes.
Woohoo!
Yeah.
Keanu Reeves is the man.
Yeah, as Mordecai. That would be pretty cool.
I love Keanu Reeves.
Idris Elba as Roland.
I could see that.
What's her name? Oh, I don't remember that chick's name, but they want her to play it.
What's she in? What other stuff?
I can't. I will look it up in a sec. I think
Okay.
I know what she's in. I just don't remember her name. I think she's the chick from Wedding Crashers.
You know, I just realized I got really excited about Keanu Reeves, and this is just like some people wanting what they would want to see. It's not even confirmed or anything.
Oh, for
I
both,
just like to.
and for both movies, they said that they want James Gunn to direct them both. I'm like, that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, I could see that.
And then Emily Blunt as, I forget who that chick is, but she's in the first Borderlands game.
Lilith.
No, Lilith was that one chick I can't remember.
Oh, okay.
What the fuck is her name? She's hot. That's all I remember. Oh,
Is Tiny Tina being cast?
I don't know. That'd be pretty fun. It's Isla Fisher. If you know who that is.
Okay.
They want
Yeah, I think I know who that is.
Oh man.
I know the name at least.
Who would they have like voice Claptrap though? Other than like the person that voices Claptrap already, because
They should just stick with that voice, man.
Yeah.
Because they can't change Claptrap.
no, Claptrap's the man. I love
God
Claptrap.
fucking damn it! My favorite part. That ending part with Claptrap is probably the great.
No, but it's pretty cool because like Geek Tyrant does all these like movie Dream Team things, and they have like a lot of shit.
Yeah.
Like a Samurai Jack movie or like a good
That'd be cool.
or a Fantastic Four. Well, let's see. let's see-
R.I.P. Fantastic Four.
I'll see who they put.
Those movies are never coming back.
Speaking of old things, did you guys know that Kel Mitchell is coming back to TV?
What?
For what?
Dude, apparently he's got a new show on Nickelodeon called like Game Catchers or Game Sketchers or whatever. It looks like he plays this kind of like douchey character who's like this rapper who like these kids steal his music for this game or whatever. I don't really know. But like Kel Mitchell is back on TV and he's doing this promotional video with Nickelodeon and goes, "I'm back, guys." I'm like, "Oh, Kel, you love orange soda. I love orange soda." Oh, it's so great.
Who love orange soda? I do. Ooh, ooh.
Is it true? I do. Ooh.
Oh,
And apparently Nickelodeon was talking about bringing back old series.
yeah, something
Not
like that.
like maybe like as one-off movies or like mini-series or something like that.
Like Rugrats the movie?
Dude, that'd be so great. The original Rugrats movie, solid movie. But Rugrats Go to Paris, excellent stuff.
Really shitty video games.
I'm
Yeah.
not surprised.
Mm-hmm.
Sassy. So we have anything else to talk about, gents?
I'm looking up more movie Dream Team stuff
Solid.
because my phone's being dumb, so I have to look up on my computer.
Doom. But yeah, for those of you,
That sounded like Star Wars. It got me really excited.
oh yeah,
I'm so excited for Star Wars.
I know. Yeah, I know.
Oh.
But as I was gonna say is so we haven't had an episode in a while. A lot of things changed. I just got all moved in to my college. Sean moved into his. So we had to deal with that for a bit. But we're all set up now. It looks like we're gonna try to get episodes out on Monday. So that's gonna be. I know originally it was kind of Wednesday, and then there was no real set time at all. But we're gonna try to have a finite time of Mondays. Are gonna when Grabcast comes out. So I'll be making posts on the Twitter account. I'll put it on my personal Twitter and Facebook page. I'm also gonna start posting. I'm also going to start posting on the Rooster Teeth site. Hopefully, maybe we'll find a demographic there. That would be really cool.
Yeah, that community is really good.
But yeah, that's going to be the time frame. Do we have anything else, or Brian? Are there any other really good movie dream teams?
I'm loading up the Samurai Jack one right now.
Dude, Keanu Reeves has got to be Samurai
Oh,
Jack.
yeah,
that's what I was
absolutely.
thinking. Like Samurai.
I mean,
yeah.
Now going back to Terry Crews, I don't know if I could see Terry Crews being the conductor of the poop train.
Yeah, I guess so.
But I could see him as Brick, like, in a heartbeat.
I could see Terry Crews in like any movie.
Dude, I would see Terry Crews in any movie. Fucking love that guy.
Well, okay, I don't know who that guy is. Some Asian guy is Samurai Jack, but that makes sense.
Is it Jackie Chan?
No,
Oh man.
it's all these Asian guys. I don't know. But then like
Is it Chris Tucker?
no, no. But then you remember that guy? Remember the Scotsman from Samurai Jack?
No,
Oh,
not really.
there's like the Scottish guy in Samurai Jack, who like I don't know if he's friend or his enemy. But the guy that voiced Bender did the voice of him. That's cool.
Oh.
Is there gonna be a
they
Teen
want
Titans
drug.
movie with Beast Boy?
But what?
Is there gonna be a Teen Titans movie with Beast Boy?
I wish.
Dude, so much Beast Boy. Beast Boy and Cyborg, best buddies forever.
Oh, Terry Crews has something that I don't remember from that show.
Dude, I love Terry Crews. Terry Crews was in Samurai Jack?
No, but no, this is the Dream Team.
Oh.
So, they said they would have had Michael Clark Duncan be the voice of this guy, but he can't. So,
R.I.P.
so Terry Crews would be a better choice. Well, no, not a better choice, but another choice.
The next best thing.
Yeah. So, cool beans.
Cool beans.
Cool beans.
Cool beans.
I'm gonna go watch
beans,
Hot
cool
Rod.
beans.
So.
Cool beans. Well, on that note, as always, follow us on the Twitter. You know, I just realized I don't think we introduced ourselves.
I'm Brian.
I'm
Josh.
I'm Sean.
That just sounded like
So there-
Snosh.
Dude, we got Snosh, Josh, and Sean. And Brian.
Snausages.
Snausages, man. So I guess that's us. That's who's on the podcast.
So just play
today.
this in reverse now.
Exactly. But,
if you play that in reverse, it's hello, welcome to the Grabcast
Yes.
podcast.
Well, anyways,
Well, bam.
thanks for listening, guys.
Well,
Hope
bam.
you enjoyed it. I'll have links in the description. I'll also put those pictures and stuff in the video. You guys I don't know what I'm saying. Thanks for listening. Said that again. Follow us on the Twitters at Grabcast. I'm Josh Biddick on the Twitter. We got Sean, who is
Ambi Big Sean.
Brian Roy. Double
Well,
underscore.
Brian _Roy __. You can't just say Brian Roy because you're not just Brian Roy.
Well, you know.
How are they gonna find you?
Exactly.
That's okay.
And then you can also follow us on YouTube at the Grabcast podcast.
Subscribe.
So subscribe, and hopefully I'll be watching that video and figure out how to get us on iTunes. So that'd be even cooler. So you can download us on the go. Get our sultry voices in your ear. Oh, sexy like. All right. On that note, we will grab you later. Bye, guys.
We're leaving that in, right?
Oh, hells yeah, we're leaving that
Okay,
in.
perfect.